Hello loves and welcome to the channel. I'm Erica. I am a psychic medium and an oracular priestess. I hope that everyone is doing amazing at this time, and welcome into this channeled message. So I have some downloads for you guys. This was a specific message that came through this morning in regards to two very powerful ancient souls. As you guys know, if you've been here, I attract ancient energy to the channel, old souls, twin flames, past life soulmates, like high priests, high priestesses, people who play very pivotal roles in this new earth ascension. And you've come to earth with very special sacred missions. Okay, everyone's mission is different, but we all are essentially working towards the same thing, right? So this is about two very powerful soulmates. Okay, titles aside, we're just going to say that it could be a twin flame, it could be just a very evolved ancient soulmates. Whatever it is, it's powerful. Okay, so the download that I got was, you both hold sacred codes, wisdom, and keys to sacred Isis magic. Okay? So you both hold these keys, and you guys are, I said, a sacred love with a sacred mission. Ancient Egypt is going to be prevalent in this message. Ancient Egypt. Okay? Your connections, your ties, your past lives to ancient Egypt, and the wisdom, keys, and codes that you and this other person hold together. Okay? The Isis and Osiris lineage and bloodlines is going to be very important here in this reading too. Okay? Whether you just spent time in past lives in ancient Egypt, or you are literally of the bloodlines of Isis and Osiris. Okay? Either way, it doesn't matter. This is about the lineage, so it's about what the teachings, what you hold, the wisdom, like I said, the keys, the codes, the past life memories. Like you were there. Okay? Whether you walked the earth at the time of Isis and Osiris, or you walked the earth after Isis and Osiris, and you just carried on the teachings, the magic, and all that goes with it. Okay? Guiding other twin flames or powerful souls and humanity with these teachings, etc. Okay? You guys holding these sacred keys and codes to the Isis lineage. Okay? This is about being masters. Okay? You guys are masters of harnessing energy, masters of Tantra, mastering your Ka body, okay, which is a celestial form of your body, okay, that you, through very sacred practices, meditation, breath work, all this stuff, you're able to activate the Ka body and connect to that, and you and create a lot of powerful things with the Ka body as far as your intention goes. Opening portals, great healing, and you guys are both teachers and guides. Okay? And then I put temple magic. The funny thing about this is it's just one of my channeling notebooks, and I've got so much, like, right? So much stuff in this. I mean, I'm almost to the end of it, to be honest with you. So I flipped open. I was like, I'll just use the back of a page, you know, just to like save fresh pages, right? I opened the journal, and literally it's another channeled message that I channeled out here on my on YouTube. I don't know, maybe a few weeks ago, a month ago, something like that. Maybe not even that long, or I don't know. But I opened it up to Isis, channelings and downloads from an Isis message that I recorded. So 444 as I'm saying this. And on this, it's talking about, like, you know, how Isis the download was, she says, it is time to rise. You have great magic and magical wisdom within you. You are being guided more and more to be in your truth, to be in this world, but not of this world. Okay? And then it's like she embodies love, healing, fertility, magic, the moon, you know, all kinds of stuff, right? Even on this, I said, pay attention to the signs. So you guys are getting a lot of signs about this connection, okay? This soulmate love, okay? That is very ancient. And like I said, the two of you guys, like you yourself are very powerful, and this other person is very powerful. You guys both, I feel for a lot of you guys, you are connected to Syrian starseeds, okay? Past lives, not only in ancient Egypt, but also in Atlantis, okay? Lemuria, I'm going to say for some of you guys. This masculine energy that I'm picking up on, whoever I'm talking to, you're more than likely connecting as divine feminine energy. Whether you're a man or you're a woman, you're more enlightened on your awakening journey. You're connected to your, you know, your crown chakra is activated, kundalini is activated. Like you're more in tune with things, where the other counterpart, the masculine energy, has been more asleep, we'll say, right? But here's the thing, is like this masculine, just like you, this masculine has always felt that they were like, I don't want to say, I'm getting the word superior. Maybe they've carried that in the ego, like the wounded, distorted ego. Maybe they've carried that kind of version of themselves while asleep in this lifetime. Arrogance, just very ego-driven stuff, very, right, connected and addicted to the material realm. It's like that's how they show their worth and value to the world, is look at me, look how successful I am, look how good looking I am, look at all the stuff and toys and cars and houses and homes and whatever I've acquired, look at how much money I make, look at what I can do, you know? And even though it's very ego driven, it's not bad to, like, you know, to congratulate yourself or to revel in your accomplishments, but to be codependent on these things and to use these things to make yourself feel whole and important and all the things, that's where the distorted ego comes in. But this person has always felt that they were very special. They always felt that they were like different from the rest. They were very special, that they, you know, were very powerful. All right, if this is like a man we're talking about, this could be someone who always felt maybe a little superior, better than the rest, you know, things like that, right? Maybe they kind of look down upon people and kind of just, you know, and although again, that's not like the correct, right way to be as far as love goes, right? But again, that's the distorted ego, but they're not wrong about that. They're not wrong. See, they're picking up on the higher self, their soul, and their past life memories and feelings of, I'm a very important soul. I hold great power. I know that I'm important. I know that I'm here for a reason. I know that I'm meant for great things. Okay, so this person has embodied that. Sorry guys, hold on a second. I'm out in the backyard. They've known that, but you've known that about yourself too, okay? And this is a time where you guys are both awakening more and more. I'm so sorry. It's so loud. I'm in the backyard and it's like things driving by on the street. You guys are awakening to that more and more at this time, okay? So I'm sorry, 10 minutes in and I've just been channeling, but honestly, channeling is the biggest part of all this. The cards just kind of back it all up, right? Okay, so let's see what the romance angels want to say. Look at that, flying right out as passion. The chemistry, the energy between the two of you guys. First of all, this person is of, for some of you guys, right, a high, of high angelic orders. Okay, this masculine energy could be very, very, very connected to Archangel Michael, the Melchizedek order. And also, right, obviously, Osiris and the teachings of Osiris as well. Okay. This is someone who has held you not only in high regard, but they've held you through many lifetimes. You guys have held each other. But what I'm picking up on is in the last lifetime, you guys maybe shared or connected. Okay, I'm getting 2 downloads here about this. Okay, so let's go with the first one. The last lifetime you guys shared, but many lifetimes, this person has held very powerful space. They've protected you. They have been your angel guide. Now, the other download that I'm getting here is that you have incarnated the dove. You hear the dove as I'm saying this, confirming you have incarnated, I feel, on earth more than this person has. They've had many lifetimes, but I feel you have had more earthly lifetimes than they have. So they have actually from the 5D, from other dimensions, whatever you want to say, right? They have actually held you and protected you and guided you while you were in earthly missions and incarnations. 1111. Okay, so this person is very powerful, very powerful. Whether I know they recognize it on some level, like a 3D level, right? Like earthly level. But like I said, they're not wrong. This is someone who's waking up more to that truth. Okay, having prophetic visions, dreams, past life memory dreams, visions, feeling it intuitively, deeply, just deep down. Okay. And what I'm getting here is if you fall, I will catch you. He's literally holding her. Like she could just, right? It's like, I've got you. You can trust me. I am your protector. I am a guardian. I am a warrior. I am an angelic guide for you. But you're that for me too. You've been that for them in many lifetimes as well. But I feel who I'm talking to, you have held more earthly lifetimes. I feel like you've mastered your ascension a bit more in that regard. And in this lifetime, it's like the roles are reversed, where you are the earthly guide to them. Okay? And that's what this person is feeling, recognizing, waking up to, whatever you want to say. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay, so this for me is passion returning, passion igniting, passion being found once more after a long time or many lifetimes. Okay? If you fall, I will catch you. It's very powerful. All right, so let's see what else wants to come out here. Okay. Pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. Okay. So this very powerful masculine and you, right? Like this masculine is like I said, waking up to the fact that they're going, you know what? I have something that I need to do in this lifetime besides what I've done. Like there's this like unfulfilled energy because they've been filling themselves with earthly possessions and things of that nature, right? And now there's this enlightenment around just life in general and themselves. And it's like, I want to expand beyond that. This person, okay, they're very afraid of their soul truth. They subconsciously have been rejecting it for their whole life, basically. This person is highly intuitive, highly empathic, very psychic, all the things, okay? All their extrasensory whatevers, their spidey senses are lit up, just like yours. So they're tuning in on a higher level. They're seeing all the signs, the synchronicities, all of that. But they were considering it red flags. They were trying not to see it. Spirit kept showing them over and over and over, and they were like, nope, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to ignore it. I'm going to ignore it. But it's come to a point now where they are, first of all, not able to ignore it because all the signs are cautioning them, telling them about who they are. It's helping them remember who they are, wake up to who they are and who you are together. So now there's this like vibe of like, I feel that we hold great power together. I feel that we belong together. Okay? Whether they admit that or not, they're admitting it to themselves. We'll say that. Okay, whether they admit that to you or anyone else, we'll see, right? But they're seeing it for themselves and they're admitting it to themselves. So they're getting sign after sign after sign in regards to this, and it's like they're embracing the signs instead of rejecting the signs, which is what they've been doing. Okay. And then as I look down on the bottom of the deck is the soulmate card. Yes, this is your soulmate. So again, it's like, it's just them like succumbing to it, surrendering to it. Like, this is more than what I thought it was. You're more than who I thought you were. You know? I'm also getting, I'm sorry I didn't see it before. So that could be like something that this person is feeling, telling themselves, you know, thinking to themselves. You know, they could be sending you telepathic messages about this. You could receive a song from this person where the lyrics support that. You know, like, sorry I didn't see it before. You know, I'm seeing it now. You know, I wasn't seeing the signs, but now I am. You know, all of this, right? This card always reminds me of, like, I don't know. Yesterday's reading came out with like the Roman Empire and Greek energy, but like I just see like the pillars back here, right? The pillars of white. You guys are pillars of light. You know, we all house shadow and light, but like what I mean by that is like you're here to anchor in your frequency, your vibration, your light, okay, as individuals and as a whole, as a unit, as a one. And your pillars of light are very strong. Very strong. Okay, you two are people, the both of you, okay, and this goes way back to your ancient lifetimes, you know, especially in ancient Egypt, where you guys helped so many people just by literally your presence and your energy, just connecting with people. And it's still like that to this day in this lifetime. This is someone who leaves a mark with people. They leave an impact on people. They walk into a, you know, a friendly get together or a party or, you know, a bar or a restaurant or a store, and their energy is felt. People notice them. People see them. They recognize them. They're probably very attractive. They're probably charismatic. They're a people person. They get along with everybody. They're, you know, kind of just like cool, calm, and collected in that way, right? But when it comes to vulnerability and really like opening up and trusting, they don't go there. Okay? But you're the same way, not the vulnerability part. Like, you're open to things and you're, you know, your heart is very open, and right? This person's heart is open too, by the way. That's why there's this shift and there's this remembrance. Okay? I feel that the past life memories subconsciously, right, like subdued this person. The past life memories, like subconsciously, on a subconscious level, scared this person. Their own power, their own mission, their own memory, on a subconscious level, they could feel it subconsciously. It generated fear. It created fear. Okay, for one, because of how asleep they are and how deeply conditioned and all the core conditioning and things like that, right? There's this like, that's not who I am, that's wrong kind of thing. But you reflected back to them your angel energy, your light, your starseed energy. It's almost like, right, they've tried to avoid it, not believe it for so long or for however long, right? But they just keep seeing and seeing over and over and over again the synchronizations. There's an undeniable, like, I know what this is, and I know it might sound crazy, and I've thought it was crazy, but I don't feel it's crazy anymore. I believe in magic. I believe this is real. I believe that the universe conspires in our favor. I believe that me and you are, you know, very powerful soulmates together. We met for a reason. And there's also this enlightened energy around, I want to be a support to you. Like, you've been a support to me, because who I'm talking to right now, you have held space for not only yourself and your journey, but this person's journey too. You have been sending them love. You have been non-judgmental. You've come from a place of compassion. You more than likely let them go their way. You set them free. You said, I understand. I gotta heal. I'm gonna be on my journey. You go be on your journey. Okay? You did not chase this person, obsess over this person. Like, you really came from a place of like Empress, divine feminine energy, where you're like, I don't chase, I attract, and I know my worth and my value, and I know who I am, and I know my power. So I'm gonna do me and come into union with myself while you figure your stuff out. Okay? And you're not waiting on this person who I'm talking to. You aren't waiting on this person. Maybe at one point you were, but you're not. You're not sitting around twiddling your thumbs, hoping and praying that every single day they're going to reach out to you. This is not that. You're someone who is a high vibrational energy. Okay, like you're vibing high with the high dimensions and all the things. You understand how all this stuff works, which is why there's no pressure, which is why there's no codependency, because you're way too evolved for that. You've evolved and healed those karmic lessons and tests and initiations. That's another reason why this person was scared, because they never had encountered that before. Someone who doesn't need them, someone who talks about things that they've never heard of, right? All of that. Okay. This is someone who is letting go of the control. They're surrendering to their mission, to their soul, letting go of the control. They could also be letting go of spouses, long-term partnerships, maybe people they've had families with or children with. Okay, and it's not like they're abandoning these people. They're just, it's a karmic cycle. Okay, and the angels are saying it's okay, release control, surrender, we're guiding you. People around them may not understand, especially partners or, family, friends. Okay, I feel like for a lot of these masculine energies, right, there has been like darker forces at work where they know the power of these connections, and they really were trying to block these connections from manifesting, just like the sounds out here are trying to block me from the message. All of a sudden someone's sawing or doing some shit, the cars are driving by. It's also Mercury retrograde, and right as I say that, 2222 on the timestamp, master numbers 22222. You guys are a divine partnership. This is about a perfect partnership, perfect mirrored or complementary souls that are a very high magical caliber. And you guys are meant to come together. And when you guys come together, I'm going to say for the second time, I feel like you guys have reunited once in the physical. You went your separate ways. It could be years later. It could be just right person, wrong time. There's this circling back happening right now, okay, that is divinely led and guided. And when you guys come together, it's like a treasure chest, an ancient treasure chest of memories, gifts, wisdom that just pops open like a jack-in-the-box. You wind and it goes pop, right? It's like a jack-in-the-box just pops open. Those are your sacred keys, codes, activations, wisdoms. Okay, but what it takes, there's a secret, not really a secret, but it's how it was meant to happen. This is how you guys meant for this to happen. You guys made a pact, a sacred vow, a contract a long time ago, that at a certain point in time in Earth's history, which is now, you would both incarnate. You would both incarnate and be on Earth at the same time instead of in other dimensions or whatever, right? And things would come full circle. You would do your work, they would do their work, and at a very precise moment in time on Earth, you would circle back to one another once more, but it would be your full union, physical union. And when you guys came together in physical union, you knew that you both would be ready, and that these sacred codes, keys, and wisdoms would unlock. And everything would just come up. Okay? Look at this. Bottom of the deck, you cannot make it up, is past life relationship. Past life soulmate, past life energy. You've known each other before. Yeah, you have. Okay? You guys practiced sex magic in the sacred temples of Isis. The divine feminine, though, you were the one that was, you guys are equals always, right? But this person held sacred space for you to really rise into your full divine feminine power, where you were practicing highest levels of alchemical magic, and you were teaching this to others, other priestesses, other high priests, okay? But I'm getting that you were, you know, you've been a part of very sacred, divine, feminine lineages, and you've had a lot of past life trainings, mystery schools, all that. This person held space for you through all of that, supported you, held you up, was there for you. And together, you guys, like I said, tantra, a lot of activations, harnessing energy through your chemistry. Okay, and that's a whole nother thing we can get into another time, okay? You guys used this energy, you harnessed this sexual energy between you guys, okay? And you used it to send it out to bring quantum healing, massive amounts of quantum healing, and to elevate and to open portals and to do all of this stuff, okay? So I'm talking to very high level souls here, whether you remember it or not, okay? For who this is truly for, who it's truly for, okay? All right, so past life relationship, and then you've got reconciliation, okay? Someone from your past is returning to your life. Absolutely. Absolutely. See, in this one, he's the spirit, he's the angel, and he's holding space for her. He's holding her, right? What did I say though? You've had many lifetimes on earth, whoever I'm talking to, more than this person. More than this person. You've had some very powerful initiations. You're both powerful, but this person has helped you not from earth. They've helped you from other dimensions, star systems, etc. While you were on earth, okay? So, but you've also been spirit guide to them. You've also been this helper to them. But this is about them holding on to the soul, to the spirit of you. You see how she's like a ghost? They're in like the clouds, all right? You guys have known each other, lost each other many times through death. You guys have been spirits together, souls, right? This is about them not letting go of your spirit and your soul. They can feel it. It's always with them. Okay? So let's go ahead and get a couple messages. Look at that. Wait, hold on. Immediately we get the wise one. Grow within your current situation. All right? You more than likely have an owl spirit guide, or you connect to the owls. Also, you can connect as a witch, okay? You know, a magi, a high priestess, a high priest. You guys together are high priestess, high priest, for sure. You guys have mastered high alchemical magic, and you guys coming together, when you guys come together, it is another level that unlocks of activations. But it can only happen when you guys come together in each other's auric fields once more. Okay? This is the raven and the owl. All right? We have the crescent moon. All right? Some could have a crescent moon tattoo or moon tattoos, or like the moon, stars, planets. I'm just getting that, like astrology, like on the arm or something. You could wear feathers in your hair. All right? Wearing feathers from like the crow, the raven, the owl, the, you know, hawk spirit, eagle spirit, birds are like that, right? It's very powerful medicine, and it connects you to the higher realms, etc. So sometimes I'll even channel and I'll put feathers like in my ponytail, or right? So, but you could also resonate with Hecate, with Hecate. All right? Working with her, the traveler. Okay, we see the compass here. This is about your inner compass. This is them traveling towards you, following their inner compass. You're also a high level traveler, where you've traveled around. You've been many places throughout lifetimes. You have a lot of cultural knowledge and wisdoms, as you know, as well as like ancient knowledge and wisdoms about all kinds of things. All right, I do recommend you like calling on your spirit guides, like working with your higher self in stillness, meditation, even if just for 5 minutes, right? And setting the intention to open up and unlock more of your past life gifts, memories, Akashic records, things like that. Okay? Move in a new direction. This is someone who is moving in a new direction in their life. Okay? And it's very inspired, like I said, by what they're feeling when it comes to you and the past life connection between you guys. It is strong. It is stronger right now for them and for you than it's ever been before. And you're getting more signs, and basically the universe is just talking to you on a higher level, okay, because you're tuned in on a higher level, so you're picking up on all the signs, right? But there's sign after sign after sign after sign about this, and it's the same thing for them. Okay, then we have the rabbit. Okay, some of you guys could be very connected to the rabbit spirit, but this speaks of, it says spring. We literally just hit the spring equinox. We're in Aries season now. Everything is green, it's growing, it's fertile, it's prosperous, there's new life. That's what this is. There's new life. There's growth here. Something is about to spring into action. This speaks of sex and procreation, fertility, new beginnings, all kinds of stuff with the rabbit. Rabbits are also very fast. Okay, so it says see your seeds grow. So this has been a seed that has planted. It's an ancient seed that's been growing, and you guys have been watering this seed in the ethers for a while. Okay, and this is a time now where it's going to, it's sprouted. Okay, and it's time for harvest in the 3D though. Right, someone is springing towards you, traveling towards you. Okay, let's see what's here. Look at this, Mary Magdalene. There she is. You can't make it up. Heart guardian. And I pulled that intuitively, right? Somebody said get the top card. Mary Magdalene is showing up. Okay, you guys could be sisters of the rose lineage, but Mary Magdalene is a high level initiate of the Isis lineage and teachings as well. She attended the mystery schools. Has connections to ancient Egypt. Definitely high priestess, right? All the things, okay? But she's also a twin flame to Yeshua, to Jesus. Okay, so again, and Jesus is a brother, soul brother of the Melchizedek order. So again, going back to that, could be more confirmation. All right, you've had many lifetimes. You guys are ancient souls, so it's not just about like ancient Egypt, although I feel that you guys literally, for some of you guys, you were there when the pyramids were built. You actually brought information and teachings, wisdom, and technology from the Sirius star nation, and you actually brought this to the Egyptians and assisted. That was a part of your mission in that lifetime or through lifetimes. But I feel for some of you guys, you were, again, high-level initiates, and you brought forth that sacred wisdom to how to build the pyramids and all the things, connect to the star systems and all of it. Okay, you could be very drawn to astrology, or you've always been just like a stargazer. You've been obsessed with like watching the stars, the planets, you know, history, ancient Egypt, all of that. Okay, I'm also getting the Ankh, right? The Ankh is very connected to masculine, feminine. That's what it represents. And then God's source, right? It also represents the man entering the womb, all these things. Okay, so I feel that the Ankh is it's obviously a powerful symbol. Symbols hold a great deal of magic. But I feel that you guys together, I'm seeing both of you wearing the Ankh, a golden Ankh. So when you guys reconnect, you guys might get tattoos of the Ankh, or maybe you guys will both wear an Ankh, or I don't know. There's something with that though, where it's highly activating for you guys. Okay. All right. Then we have the shaman, more owl spirit showing up. So definitely this person carries the shamanic, you know, energies, wisdoms, teachings, codes. So do you. High level shamanism here. All right. Working with, you know, the soul realm, the spirit realm, the underworld, retrieving, you know, fragmented souls, retrieving lost souls, like connecting to the elements, the animals, nature, Mother Earth, Pachamama. It's all of it. I'm telling you, you guys are going to come together and activate so much more of your gifts that you aren't even tapping into right now, that you never even thought possible. And you guys will do it together. You'll still be on your own individual mission, but you guys will do it together. Bottom of the deck is the sun. Okay, so you can connect to the sun god Ra. Okay, or I feel this, it's weird. I feel this person, I'm getting sun magic, like this masculine, because this is masculine, divine masculine sun. The sun represents that. The moon is feminine. Enjoy success and happiness. This is massive enlightenment. Massive enlightenment. Okay? But I feel that this person, probably in this ancient Egyptian past life or past lives, they were very connected to Osiris, but the sun god Ra. They worked with the sun god Ra a lot, very closely. And whoever this is, I feel that they might really connect to the sun, right, in this lifetime too. Just like being outdoors, it feels good. They're connected to it. They light up when it's around. Like, I don't know. I'm just getting that. Also, you light this person up. There's this massive enlightenment around all of this, okay? So let me go ahead and switch decks. Okay, I just talked about like being the witch. There's the white witch, another owl spirit. The owl is very significant to this message, to a lot of my messages lately, but to this message in particular. So when you guys see the owls right now, that's a sync for this. The owl is also the wise one, right? Wise like an owl. It's confirmation of what I channeled out, of like these teachings, these wisdoms, these sacred codes and keys. And what I'm getting is there's a great deal of incarnates on earth at this time who hold these sacred wisdoms, keys, and codes, but it's a select group. It's like, it's a bigger group, but it's a select group, if that makes sense. Like, this isn't just every single starseed. This is not, right? It's not. This is a select group who I'm talking to right here. Okay? So if you find this message, know that it was definitely like divinely led and guided. Okay? So let's get, actually, you know what? What I'm going to do is I'm going to get a few, tarot messages here. Trust in the higher forces. That's what this person is doing. They're trusting in higher forces. Okay? Where before they were trying to ignore it, because it's like people fear what they don't understand. And so when you start awakening, or when you start seeing things, or, you know, it's almost like, you know, like, I don't want to ascend. I don't want to be enlightened. I don't want to like see these signs. I'm going to ignore it. You know, no, I'm not changing. My life is just going to be the same. I'm going to keep clinging to the old ways and, you know, old patterns. And I'm going to keep dating karmic people. And I'm going to keep, right, doing codependent behaviors and things that don't serve my highest. Like, they really didn't want to see it because the change was uncomfortable. And whoever I'm speaking about, this person is very like, look at, let go of control issues. They like to control everything. They don't like change. They're very habitual. They are creatures of habit, right? They like their everyday, right? All the things, right? This is someone where they were meant to ascend beyond that, okay? It's like you have free will, but you don't have free will. It's like you really don't have a choice, right? Like, when it's time to awaken, it's time to awaken. And you don't go back to sleep. As much as you might want to, you don't go back to sleep. Six of Swords. Some kind of lessons have been learned here about, you know, self-defeat, false victories, selfishness. All right, this person, they're moving away from a difficult time in their life. They're moving to calmer waters. Spirit is guiding them and leading them towards you. You are in these calm waters. You are the calm waters. You water their garden. You water their soul. You nourish their soul. You guys are that for each other, but they're moving towards you. All right? For some of you guys, they're moving towards you because they can feel you moving farther away from them as far as energetic distance goes. As I'm saying that, the Lover's card just flew out. Gemini energy showing up. They are moving towards their one true divine love. It's the time. And look at the Merkaba between the third eyes. That is a massive activation happening in their third eye. You guys activate each other's third eyes like crazy. You might already be super psychic and all these things. When you guys come together, I'm telling you, it activates these ancient codes, these keys. A lot was activated before, but it couldn't fully come through as far as the activation between you guys until you both went through a lot of healing. Okay? I'm going to wrap this up because that is super loud and super annoying. So But this is Mercury retrograde though. This is it disturbs communication. And this Mercury retrograde is a fucker. It's an ass. I can't wait for this Mercury retrograde to be done. This is true love. This is it. You are their one true love. And what they've reawoken to is the higher powers, their oversouls, their multidimensional self. All right. And now there's this, I want to resurrect this love. This is the resurrection of ancient love on a high level. They've gone through a massive spiritual awakening. They are being pulled up very quickly as far as their awakening goes, okay? Someone who has been holding on to communication, okay? All right? Some kind of message here about union. This is high-level union. We have the 1111, but it's about celebration, happiness, togetherness, love, engagement, marriage, right? So anyways, so that is what I have for you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and just get a couple messages before I go, because that is really loud. What they're doing is they're like sanding down the sidewalks where there's like sidewalk cracks and like unevenness, so people don't trip when they are on the sidewalks. I'm here still at my parents' house. I'm still helping my mom who had surgery last week, and she'll be in bed for 8 weeks. So she needs us. So I'll be here a lot. You guys will see me here a lot. I know most of you guys know, but if it's your first time, that's why. I'm out here. It's not my usual setting. There's all this noise going on. You know what though? It's symbolic of interference. There's been all this like earthly interference in this divine love. Okay? But it cannot stop it. It cannot stop it. The dark forces can't stop it. Karmic energies can't stop it. Dark magic can't stop it. Hexes, curses, anything. It cannot fucking stop it. This is divine. The universe has your back in this. And both of you guys are remembering who you are. And once you guys come together again, I'm telling you. And look what came out. The owl again. Card number 43. That could be someone's age. It does break down to a 7. 77, 777. That could be a big sync for you guys too. You see clearly now. This person is seeing clearly now with the owl eyes, with the eyes of spirit, their own spirit, their higher wisdoms. Okay. And then the bottom of the deck here is the deer spirit, which speaks of feminine energy. Number 18, bring a gentle touch. So you are this feminine energy that brings a gentle touch to their life, to their world, to their thoughts, to everything. Okay. So you're that person for them. Okay, and they know it. They knows it. All right, and then you have the badger spirit, card number 4. Be fearless and bold. That's what this person is doing as they move forward to these calm waters where you reside. All right, I'm getting you soothe my soul. You soothe my soul. Of course you do. Of course you do. You guys are, I'm telling you. Communication time. There it is. There it is. Communication time. Mother wounds. So you both maybe been healing mother wounds, but especially this other person, they've had a lot of like mother wounds. Okay. Bottom of the deck here is a song sync. Shania Twain, you're still the one. After thousands and thousands of years, you guys are still the one. You're still the one I run to, the one that I belong to, the one that I want for life. Right? Beautiful. Look what's after it, you guys. Literally, you cannot make this stuff up. This is the last card, confirmation. I remember our past lives together. I can feel how much I have always loved you. Exactly. Exactly. So I'm telling you, get ready for this union, for a communication, whatever it is, because it's going to be huge. It's going to activate some very ancient DNA codes, wisdoms, gifts that could only have been activated between the two of you guys, because it's gifts you guys use together too. Okay? Until this time. I'm telling you guys, it's crazy. The year of the dragon is freaking nuts. All right. So this is what I have for you, my loves. I send love. I send light. I hope everyone enjoys this. Thank you for all of the love and support. Thank you for every like. Thank you for comments, all the things, for sharing, all the things, right? If you do want to book your own personal reading about your own twin flame journey, or spiritual guidance or anything that's going on, or maybe a past life Akashic reading to tap in more to your Akashic records, who you've been, your soul gifts, soul memories, soul past lives, it's all in the description box below, okay? I have a few different reading options and spiritual services, all right? I send love to you guys. Thank you again. Have a beautiful day. Mwah. Namaste.